Good morning, Donna Titans. Hey, this is Boganora, and I have on the line with me Zalon. Zalon, how are you?
I'm doing good, Bo.
All right. So this is the inaugural episode of that DoT show with Bo and Zalon. Nobody could come up with a better name than one we figured out, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, yeah, we tried. We tried. We put it out there. I mean, we tried to figure out something that would work, but this is what we came up with.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's okay. So we moved all of the non-toxic alliance stuff off to its separate video. So this will be all DOT all the time, wall to wall. So
There you go.
the biggest thing that happened this weekend was we had our
The Titan pull, the
yeah
Volstan's Titan pull event.
the
Yeah,
Goliath event. Yeah, sorry, I was having a little bit of
yeah,
not
yeah,
enough
yeah.
coffee there.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, it was the Guardians. Yeah,
yeah, so we had the Guardians event over the weekend, and they did several things in that event that was different than what they've done before. Um, they started out with it's going to be a Guardians 2 times damage event,
yeah. Which
like
is what we're used to. That. Yeah, where they started normal, and then continue.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So they started normal with Guardians 2 times damage, and then after that they went into a we're going to do um the pull. Basically, it's a pull event. They increased the higher chance of pulling the two the 4-star titans from the temple, Avalos and Kalkur and Volstan. Those were
yeah.
your higher chance pulls, and and then they went a little bit farther, and they actually did a double XP event inside of the Guardians event. So, um, if you were waiting to fuse a Guardian, which I wasn't, but if you were waiting to fuse a Guardian, you got your double XP event. Um,
Exactly.
that we've all been
Exactly.
waiting
Yep.
for. Um, so they did that, and then, and then, on top of that, we had the 100K food training costs, or 100 food to train troops. That's technically
Yeah.
still going on. I'm looking at my game right now, and it's still 100 food to train all the troops. So now would be a good time to train up your troops to get ready for the Trials of Power event. Um,
Yeah.
and then then they took the relic store, and they made all of the relics that you pull from the store relics that were useful for guardians. Um,
Exactly. So, I mean, with the whole idea of going with the Guardian class and just kind of sticking with that whole premise, they actually made a 4-day event that used to be, because regular Titanfall events used to be pretty bland. It used to be, hey, you can go to the temple and you can pull these Titans, and you can do that for 4 days. And people will be like, well, if we don't want to pull Titans, this is kind of boring. So, to be honest, this is one heck of a jump from a regular Titanfall event to just all these extra bonuses that happen all weekend long, which is kind of cool.
yeah, and the hope is that they'll cycle through
Correct.
the different classes, in that eventually we'll get around to the class of Titan that you're waiting on the double XP for. Um,
Exactly.
I would almost put gems on down and say that champion is going to be the last class
Probably.
that they roll
Probably.
through. That they
Yeah.
roll.
I mean, but although to remember though, if they hit berserkers, I mean, with as much of how famous Krothos and Korea are and everything else, could you imagine if we have the berserker class weekend? Because we haven't seen that. We've seen paladin. We've seen obviously now this is guardian, and they won't cycle these again until they at least hit the others, I believe. So
Yeah. So I don't know. Did you do any Guardian fusion? Do you use Guardian Titan?
I have a Calcor that was I think level 25, and I fused I want to say six level level 12 1 stars, and one 3-star Wolfric that's been waiting. He was level 11.
Yeah.
And because any level Titans, that XP is just, it is through the roof when you wait for these events. So when I did that, I took a 4-star Calcor from level 25 to level 29.
Well.
That's 4 levels in the 20s. Because again, obviously, in the teens and the 20s and the 30s for a 4-star, there's major differences of how much XP we're talking. So from 25 to 29, 4 levels, it was pretty impressive just by using what is it, like six, no, 7 Titans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I got my Altus from 14 to 17. He's the
oh, there
only
you
one.
go.
Yeah, he's the only one that I'm actively using. I still have the Asteron from the
Hmm.
last event. That's a level 10. But I
Which is
just
weird. Did you notice that Asteron was on the list of the 9 Guardians to get from this pull event? Which I thought
yeah.
was super strange. They put one of the most recent, brand new Titans that were from the most recent event in the pull event. But whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's usually they make you wait
Yeah,
a while before. I mean, it was a while before like the Archer Titans started, hitting season rewards or being available in the in
exactly.
the gym
I
store.
mean,
So
exactly. Yeah, in the temple. Yeah.
but yeah, it's so it was interesting. Who knows what we're gonna roll around to on the next one? But I'm if I was and I like I said I did work a little bit on Altus, but it was 2 times. So you usually get when you're doing a fusion, if it's the same class into the same class, you get an extra 50% XP
Correct.
already. What they did was they made that instead of 50%, they made it 100%. So it was 2 times fusing a guardian into a guardian. So it
Hmm.
wasn't quite like the 2 times for everything, but pretty interesting. I'm looking through my Titans here, and I've got one, two, three Durats, two
Exactly.
Karns, um, and
Yeah.
I did some ones, and then I did some 1-star fusions into Ulrich over the weekend. But I'm
Hmm.
holding all of my 3 and 2-star champions to fuse into Ulrich. I was waiting on the 2 times fusion event, so who knows?
Yeah.
It may be a while, but
But
so
the good thing is that these pull events are now having these fusion events inside of them. So with that in mind, if we are waiting for a pull, for a fusion event during the week, you might be surprised that on that weekend you end up having like a event that does have the Titan that you're trying to fuse in that fusion event. So you never know. It just
yeah,
depends on what Titan class of Titan you're looking for. So.
yeah. Yeah, so that was I saw some of the guys that actually did get a Volstan from pulls, and they were showing them off in bands. So guys,
Mhm.
if you want to join us on band, it's band.us / non toxic gamers. And it's not just for the non toxic alliances. The Donna Titans chat room is open to everyone that plays the game, or
And
even
there's plenty
even
of people
yeah.
from other alliances. Yeah, plenty of people from other alliances there. So.
Yeah. So now the non toxic alliances do have their own private chat rooms that you need to be a member of the alliance to be invited to that chat room. But as far as just the Dawn of Titans chat room, that's for everybody. That's for the whole community. And
Hmm.
so so that was a pretty interesting weekend. I did have an update to my app this morning when I checked the App Store. And I did the update, and it was, but there's no changes in game as far as I can see. The only thing that I've seen is that now when you go to the temple, it looks like they attempted to put a background in there, but it's all stretched out like it was the wrong resolution for the game. So Other than
Oh
that,
wow.
yeah, and then I did also
Well, see, I'm not
notice.
missing out then. I don't feel so bad because
Nah,
I'll
don't.
tell you, Bo, I don't have it yet. You know, I didn't. Oh, I haven't. Now I do have. I did get a new phone recently, so that
Yeah,
is one nice thing. I do feel like that maybe if I had an older device, that maybe I might not get it as soon as other people.
yeah,
But even with a brand new device, I don't have the update yet. So
yeah. And I also did notice that now, when you go to your members list of your alliance, it doesn't. The top bar that gave you the stats is it's not there. It doesn't show you how many members you have or any of that stuff. So I'm pretty sure that was not on purpose, but and they'll fix it eventually. So now it's up to you, Zalon. You have to manually keep track of how many members we have because it won't tell you.
oh my
So
gosh. Well, go down the list. One, two, three,
no,
four. And then, of
that's
course, every once in a while when you're scrolling down any of those lists, sometimes it jumps a little bit. So then you might lose count. So you got to go back up to the top. One,
yeah,
two.
yeah, definitely. So and the big thing that we're waiting on is the Trials of Power.
Well, yeah, I was going to say in that event update, they do have the little green um, this is at least in the Android store,
Yeah,
the thing that tells what the update is all about, and it pretty much says right in that update, Trials of Power is here. So
yeah,
I saw that on band earlier, and I mean that's just basically saying. I mean, as soon as we saw that, we thought maybe the event went live immediately, but we from the past, every time that this has happened, pretty much with a
yeah,
rolling update. Everybody still has to wait for it to everybody to finally get it, and then we'll hopefully we'll see like a notification tomorrow around see it's usually around like 11 o'clock in the morning here on the east coast of the us when the devs usually post new in-game events with the little notification, so
yeah.
hopefully we'll see that tomorrow that says that the event's going live on Wednesday morning. That's what I would hope for. So
Yeah, and we'll find out when. Hopefully, they'll give us a timer, and but whenever the event goes live, we will also go live, just so that
yes.
because it's usually pretty early in the morning, at least for the east and central United States, really early in the morning for the
West
Pacific
Coast,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we'll go live and go over the rewards and all of that, and you guys can watch it later or listen to it later.
Yeah. Or on your
On your
lunch
way to.
break at work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on your.
we know those guys are watching whatever they can. So
Yeah, that's true. But I'm scrolling around the map here. There's no island to be seen, so nothing is happening quite yet. So
yeah, nothing to panic about like I was this morning when I thought the event might have gone live without me knowing. No reason to panic. You're up your game. Right now, I'm in wait mode. I'm not gonna check my phone, my update. To see if it's available every hour or on the hour or anything. I
yeah,
just know it's coming. I'll
yep,
get it.
yep,
I'll be more concerned if the event's going live and my phone doesn't have it. Then that's when I'll be concerned. So
yeah. Well, since you just got a new device, circling back around to the question I got about the little bitty houses and stuff. Um, you see the houses, the extra houses and
yeah,
stuff
I
now.
do because I have a new device that has a little bit more better processing power and memory power. I can actually see, and of course I didn't change anything. All that happened was as soon as I installed the app on my phone and logged in for the first time, everything looks more refined, more clear, and then of course I see all the little houses everywhere and all the little people, and I'm like, wow, so I don't just have big vacant lots in between all my buildings now. So there's actually uh, things are looking pretty lively.
Yep, yep. All right. So, what else went on over the weekend that we want to talk about?
uh well, I mean, it was pretty much the event, and also well, I mean, now that we're in the new league right now, everybody's pretty much getting ready for the new event. So I mean, it just depends on exactly
Let's
when it drops.
yeah, let's see who's in league with us this week. Soulless and Quantum's Web, Joker Maniacs and Hell Tutors. Those Hell Tutors was in with us last week.
Yeah, and I think they really weren't even that far ahead of us. I think we passed them at one
Yeah,
point. So, and
yeah,
that's our weekend warriors. So that's the thing. So
yeah. Avengers. There's one of the Phoenixes is in there. Um,
yeah, that looks like a phoenix has like a symbol after it though.
yeah, I
It
don't.
doesn't. Yeah, I mean it's written the same way as a born phoenix and phoenix.
Yeah,
So it might be one of their feeder alliances.
yeah, it might be. So we're gonna be. What are we gonna be doing? We're just gonna wait on the event. Is that what we're doing?
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much the next time you'll hear from us, hopefully, will be the event because I mean, obviously, video here on my channel coming on Thursday, which would be for the dev live stream, as for the after show with Zalon and Bo. But besides from that, hopefully you'll see us before then, or hear from us before then, with a stream of releasing the event.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, I don't know about you. I'm ready for this event. I
yeah, I think everybody is too.
got my gems saved up. I haven't been spending any gems at all.
Yeah,
Almost
because
at
we don't know how much these elixirs are going to cost. There's
yep,
some sort of, you remember that we have these elixirs that are a part of this event. So
yep.
there's definitely some questions that will be answered as soon as the event goes live
Well,
to exactly
maybe
what we got to
if
do.
since this new guy is a champion, maybe the next full event will be for champions, and we can have some double XP
Oh, you know
for
what? That's
fusing.
not a bad prediction right there.
Yeah,
That's not a bad prediction whatsoever, being the fact that that's the case with this new Titan.
yeah,
Because with the people that do get this new Titan, because remember Ben was mentioning that there is a rewards along the way. I didn't hear any
yeah,
specific. I'm going on exact terms that he used. He didn't say there's a chain of rewards, but when he said there's rewards along the way, leads me to believe that there's some sort of chain of rewards in this next event. So
yeah. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Well, hopefully it'll be Wednesday, and we'll be here bright and early live, and everyone can tune in and at least
mhm.
listen to us if they can't play right away. We'll figure out what's going on, and
That's
it'll
right.
be the first time we've seen it, so we'll be
So
developing our
just to put
plan
this
on the
Yeah,
air.
just to put this out there. Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We'll be developing what's our best way of going about doing it on air. Because I know Bo, you'll definitely try it a couple times to see exactly what it's all about and everything. Because again, watching the devs play, that's watching the devs play.
Yeah.
Watching you play, Bo, I know you play the game. You know what I mean? You do really
Yeah.
well,
I don't
and you
know that
play the
I'm. I don't
game.
know that. I don't know
So,
that I'm much better than they are, though. To be quite honest with you, because
well,
yeah, when I see the
I think
devs play, it does. It makes me feel not so bad.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I mean, when it comes down to it, Bo, I know you play more than they do because I honestly don't think they play, the week to week like a lot of us out, that play the game. So I'm just saying, watching you go through it. I mean, watching Matt go through it, and he made it into like what was it like 5 minutes left or 4 minutes left or something like that.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, if he can make it that far, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be able to make it to close to the end time. I think, or
Yeah.
maybe get to higher level enemies faster.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Well. Yep. We'll see. All right.
All right. Well, just to put this out there though, real quick before the end, I was trying to get this in before, but if you haven't subscribed yet, just so you don't miss that live stream, please subscribe, just so you don't miss out on this new event that's coming up.
Yep. Yep. Hit that subscribe button and then hit the little bell icon, and you'll receive a notification when we go live on this channel. So.
All right.
All right. Okay. Well, that's it. Like I said, we'll be back live, and then don't forget to catch us Thursday on Zalon's channel for the after show.
Yep.
For all the non-toxic gamers, my name is Bo,
And I'm Zalon.
and we're signing off.